Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M12. It's the Tier 7 American SPG. It's located on the west spawn of Airfield, and this one is under the command of Angelina75. Well, we haven't seen Angelina for a little while. She's been rather busy, but she's back in the game now, and she's on to the Tier 7 Americans. So let's see how she gets on. As you may know, it's a 155mm howitzer mounted on top of an M3 hull that's been elongated. You know, slightly longer, that's why there's gaps between the road wheels. But it's still as slow and probably as tough as an M3. But the 155mm gun, and it is a gun, not a howitzer, is actually a French design and was very effective during the First World War, I believe. And the Americans copied the design and, well, put it to use on their artillery pieces, and it was quite reliable actually. Okay, first target's an SU-130PM, and he's seen over on that lookout, that tank destroyer position, and looks like our fellow Arty's firing there. Angelina shoots and gets a direct hit on the target. The SU-130PM is probably going to be very badly damaged because the shells from this 155mm will do 700 alpha, and they will, if they can penetrate 39mm of armor with a burst radius of 7.6 meters. And the thing is that if it hits something like an SU-130PM, it's more than likely going to do a lot of damage because that's got very little armor, that little tank destroyer. So she's more than likely done a full 700 damage to that vehicle with just one shot. Okay, she's dialed in on Tiger Pete, fires around it, and gets another direct hit. Now, he has a little heavier armor, so it's going to be a bit more difficult to damage him. But her next target is a Renegade. That's the reward tank for the mission that... well, not mission, it was a... what would you say? Well, a hit in the turret and the side of the turret. It was actually a not a mission tank, but a tank for completing a series of missions. And she's looking around for another target. She's going back to that Tiger P, who's taken quite a bit of damage. And there's an AMX 1375, and he's running back to the cap as quickly as she can, but she's actually trying to dial in on a fast-moving target, and with that you need to provide a lot of lead, and you see the lead she provided there on that target wasn't very good. In fact, she was looking too closely at the target. To fire at a target that's actually on the move, you need to provide sufficient lead in the direction of where he's travelling, and so that you mean to pull back your aim just a bit more than she's pulled back at the moment. In fact, quite a lot more. Well, the AMX 1375 is hiding behind that building, and I think she's going to try and fire in and try and hit him. Okay, she's fired, and it hits the building in front of the AMX 1375, demolishes that. I think she's aiming a little too close to the targets at the moment. She's looking a bit too close. She needs to pull back a bit to get a more better appraisal of what's going on. Okay, AT-7 British tank destroyer and that T-32. She's dialed in, rounds out the T-32. He's tracked. 208 hit points of splash. Oh, and he took some more rounds after that, so she's picked up a lot of stun assist. Now the AT-7, he's trying to get shots on our guys as they're moving up. Over here we've got that 1375. Oh, and at the back the Arty's been spotted, but he's gone very quickly. There's another Arty here. It's the 212A, the Tier 9 Arty. We're dialing in on target. She's almost there. She's ready. Rounds out. Oh, and she hits the wreck, so she would have struck him and probably blown him to smithereens. But the round actually came in from one of our teammates in the M53, M55. He claimed the kill. Okay, well, we're looking now for just 3 more enemies. In fact, 2 now, because they just killed the IS-3 So we're now looking for an Arty and that's AMX 1375. Oh no, it's an ELC M90, sorry. Crusader SP, there he is. Oh, that's the ELC. He's been found. Angelina puts the aim over him, fires around in. just giving it a bit too late, but she still picks up 89 hit points of splash, and she stuns him, and he's taking damage, so she's picking up loads of stun assist, and he's gone, so he's out the game. So just the Crusader SP left to find, and he hasn't been found in that corner, so he must be somewhere in the south. Or is he? No, there he is. He's inside the cap area, and he's running. So she's actually pulled her aim back now, so you can see where to fire. She fires around it, and she gets the kill! She got a splash kill right at the end there. Extremely well played. But she needs to pull back her view a little bit to make sure that she gets full view of the target while she's aiming at them. Well, here's the end of battle results. A second class tanker for Angelina 75 in the M12. She managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 8 in that one. And she got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on her team. And her win rate from the game was 2051. She didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, not by a long shot, I'm afraid. She was beaten by the Conqueror, who managed to get 2599, and then the Lorraine 40 ton 2568. But she managed to get 1486, which is pretty respectable. She did get 1 kill as well, despite the fact she actually got the Confederate. And the highest score on kills was, in fact, the Conqueror, the Lorraine 40 ton, and the IS-32 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, well, she's a little higher. She managed to get the 3rd highest base XP. 911 went to the Lorraine 40 ton, 886 went to the Conqueror, 861 went to Angelina. She fired 9 rounds. Out of the 20 rounds in her magazine, she got 3 direct hits and 1 penetration. And yes, I suspect that penetration was on that SU-130PM. Yes, look at that. She got a penetration shot on that thin armor. 698 hit points of damage from 1 shot. Very well aimed indeed. It hit the target bang on and did a huge amount of damage. Lovely. 8 enemies got splashed. 1,486 hit points of damage at more than 300 meters. She damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 1, and did 1,812 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns. Excuse me. She got 42,578 credits from premium count, and after ammunition resupply, took away 32,498 credits. She got 1 bomb for getting the Confederate, and 1,291 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,584 for the completing the mission. Took away 5,167 experience points altogether. So she says Angelina 75 sharing the Arty love. Well, she was doing it very, very efficiently. I'll just say, as I said during the commentary, pull back a bit more with your aim so you can actually see what's going on generally in the area, because I think you were a little too close on some of the shots to actually see what was going on all around, especially when you're trying to do a leading shot. You need to lead ahead of the target as it's moving, and that means you have to sort of like give at least 2 or 3 seconds lead, depending on how fast the target is driving, and that can be quite a distance ahead of the target. So pull back the aim if you're doing a leading shot. If you're doing a close range shot on something that's actually stationary, then by all means view it closely, but just pull back a bit for the leading shots. It works much better that way. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.